Offensive Security's revelation news about OSCP Plus is keeping everyone on their toes. If you're one of the countless professionals who poured blood, sweat, and tears into earning your OSCP, you might be wondering about the certifications you've proudly displayed on your resume. The one that's opened doors and advanced your career, is it still going to carry the same weight? And what happens to the original OSCP holders? Let's find the answers. In this video, we will discover the truth about OSCP Plus, whether it will obsolete OSCP or not, and how much it will cost you. Since its inception, the Offensive Security Certified Professional has been a rite of passage for aspiring penetration testers. For years, the OSCP has been an undisputed champion of hands-on, practical cybersecurity certifications. It's been the certification that makes hiring managers sit up and take notice. Why? Because when you see OSCP on a resume, you know you're looking at someone who's been through the fire and comes out stronger. But as Bob Dylan once sang, the times, they are changing. And in the world of cybersecurity, change is the only constant. Starting November 1st, 2024, the cybersecurity landscape is in for a major shakeup. Offensive Security, the masterminds behind the OSCP, are rolling out an updated version of the exam. And those who pass this new beast will earn the OSCP Plus certification. But what's the big deal, you ask? First off, let's address the burning question on everyone's mind. Is your current OSCP certification about to come as outdated as a floppy disk? The short answer is no. If you're already sporting that OSCP badge of honor, or if you managed to snag it before the clock strikes midnight on October 31st, 2024, you're golden. Your certification will remain valid indefinitely, a testament to your skills and determination. However, the introduction of OSCP Plus isn't just a fancy new name. It represents a fundamental shift in how we approach cybersecurity certifications. OSCP Plus is designed to ensure that certified professionals stay at the forefront of the industry. So, what's the plus in OSCP Plus? The plus represents a commitment to ongoing education and up-to-date skills. Here's the deal. OSCP Plus certifications will expire every 3 years. But before you start panicking, let's look at why this is actually a good thing. In cybersecurity, 3 years is practically a lifetime. New threats emerge, new defense techniques are developed, and the cat-and-mouse game between hackers and defenders evolves at a breakneck pace. The expiration date on OSCP Plus isn't meant to be a burden. It's an opportunity to ensure that your skills remain sharp and relevant. To maintain that shiny Plus designation, you'll have 3 options. Take and pass a recertification exam within 6 months of your certification's expiry date, then pass another qualifying offset certification exam before your OSCP Plus expires. This includes heavy hitters like OSCP, OSWA, OSED, or OSEE. And finally, complete OffSec's new continuing professional education program, details of which will be unveiled in late 2024 or early 2025. This approach ensures that OSCP Plus holders are actively staying engaged with the latest developments in the field. It's a win-win situation. Professionals keep their skills sharp, and employers can trust that an OSCP Plus certification represents current practical knowledge. Now, let's peek behind the curtain and see what changes are coming to the actual OSCP exam. After all, a new name is one thing, but the real meat lies in the content of the certification itself. One of the most significant updates is in the Active Directory portion of the exam. In the past, the AD environment was gated behind an unrelated compromise. This meant that if a candidate couldn't crack that initial nut, they were locked out of demonstrating their AD skills entirely. The new OSCP Plus exam flips this script entirely. Candidates will now start with a standard user account on the AD domain, simulating a real-world assumed compromise scenario. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, and let's face it, you kind of have to, is to achieve full domain compromise from this starting point. This change is huge. It better reflects real-world penetration testing scenarios and allows candidates to showcase their AD skills regardless of their performance in other areas of the exam. But wait, there's more. The new exam format also introduces partial points for the AD portion. You will no longer need to conquer the AD domain fully to earn any points. This change recognizes the complexity of AD environments and rewards progress and partial successes, much like in real-world penetration testing engagements. Here's a change that stirred up quite the debate in cybersecurity circles: the removal of bonus points from the OSCP exam. Now, before you start mourning the loss of those precious extra points, let's break down why this change is actually a step in the right direction. Historically, bonus points were awarded for completing certain exercises, providing a bit of a cushion for exam takers. While the system had its merits, it also created some inconsistencies. For one, the OSCP was the only OffSec exam that offered bonus points, making it an outlier among its certification siblings. Moreover, most successful candidates didn't actually need these bonus points to pass. The exercises that earned these points were more valuable as preparation tools, helping candidates train and gear up for the main event. By removing bonus points, OffSec is aligning the OSCP Plus with other professional certifications, including those recognized by ISO 17024 standards. This move increases the credibility and value of the certification in the eyes of employers worldwide. But don't worry, those bonus points exercises aren't going anywhere. They're still recommended as part of your exam preparation. After all, practice makes perfect, and these exercises are designed to sharpen the very skills you will need to ace the exam. Now, I can almost hear the collective groan from current OSCP holders. They're probably thinking, great, I busted my butt for this certification, and now they're changing the game? But before you start planning a protest outside OffSec's headquarters, let's take a deep breath and look at what this really means for you. Well, boys, your OSCP certification isn't going anywhere. It's not suddenly going to vanish from your resume or lose its value overnight. The skills you've learned and demonstrated are still incredibly valuable in cybersecurity. Your OSCP certification will remain valid indefinitely. It's a lifetime achievement that no one can take away from you. But here's where it gets interesting. If you're the type who's always hungry for more, OSCP Plus offers a new challenge. It's an opportunity to prove that your skills aren't just gathering dust on a shelf somewhere, but are sharp, curved, and ready for action. For those of you who are itching to upgrade to OSCP Plus, there is good news. Existing OSCP holders will have the option to take the new OSCP Plus exam at a significantly discounted rate of $199. That's a pretty sweet deal for staying at the cutting edge of your field. The question you need to ask yourself is this: do you want to rest on your laurels, or do you want to keep pushing the boundaries of your skills? There is no wrong answer here. It all depends on your career goals and personal ambitions. If you're responsible for hiring cybersecurity professionals, you might be wondering how to weigh OSCP against OSCP Plus when evaluating candidates. Here is the bottom line. Both certifications demonstrate a high level of skill and dedication. An OSCP holder has proven their ability to think like a hacker and navigate complex systems. They have shown they have the grit and determination to tackle tough challenges. An OSCP Plus holder brings all of that to the table, plus the assurance that their knowledge is up to date with the latest industry standards. The recertification requirement means that OSCP Plus professionals are committed to ongoing learning and staying current in a rapidly evolving field. It's not an either-or situation. The ideal candidate might be someone who holds an OSCP and is actively working towards their OSCP Plus. This shows not only a strong foundation of skills, but also a commitment to growth and adaptation. The introduction of OSCP Plus is a win for employers. It provides a clear way to identify professionals who are not just skilled, but also current in their knowledge. In an industry where staying ahead of threats is crucial, this can be a game changer. The announcement of OSCP Plus has sparked intense debate within the cybersecurity community, with concerns ranging from the financial burden of maintaining certification to the potential increase in exam difficulty. Some argue that the expiration of OSCP Plus certifications is just a money grab, forcing professionals to keep paying to maintain their credentials. Others worry that the removal of bonus points will make the exam too challenging. These are valid concerns, and they deserve to be addressed. Let's break them down, starting with the cost factor. Yes, maintaining an OSCP Plus certification will require ongoing investment, either in time or money. However, the cost of maintaining OSCP Plus should be weighed against its value in keeping your skills current and marketable. Regarding exam difficulty, removing bonus points doesn't necessarily make the exam harder. It just changes how your skills are evaluated. Plus, the introduction of partial points for the AD portion of the exam means that you're rewarded for your progress, even if you don't achieve full domain compromise. So, what's your take on OSCP Plus? Do you see it as an exciting opportunity or an unnecessary change? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe.